So I'm not typically one to get excited over a dinner roll, but that was before I tried this recipe. And let me tell you, these are worth getting excited over. So today, we're making dinner rolls. Let's get into it.
Into a pot, we're going to stir together 1 cup of whole milk, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 packet of active yeast, warming it all until it reaches 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and then setting aside for 4 minutes until you see the top start to foam. We'll then add the milk mixture to the bowl of a stand mixer, along with half of our 390 grams of AP flour. We'll then add the remaining 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of salt. We'll then add our 5 tablespoons of softened and cubed unsalted butter, a few cubes at a time, mixing in between each addition. We'll then add the rest of our flour and mix on medium speed with the dough hook for 2 to 3 minutes. My dough was still a little too sticky, so I added a little more flour and continued mixing for another 2 to 3 minutes until the dough started pulling away from the sides of the bowl. Using a wet hand, I scraped the dough off the hook, and then I will finish this off by kneading by hand. Now that we have our dough together, it's time to finish it off by kneading by hand on a floured surface for 4 to 5 more minutes, continuing to add flour if it still feels too sticky. Once it's smooth and bounces back when pressed, shape it into a ball and place it in an oiled bowl covered with a towel for 1 to 2 hours or until doubled in size. Now that our dough has risen, punch it down and then turn it out onto a lightly floured surface. We're then going to divide our dough into 15 equal pieces. I highly suggest using a kitchen scale for this so you get pieces that are all about the same size in the end. To shape our rolls, we're going to rotate each piece of dough between our thumb and middle finger, which tucks the edges into the seam on the bottom of the ball and creates a nice, tight, smooth surface. Place them into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish, greased with butter, cover with a towel, and let rise for about 1 more hour, or again doubled in size. After our rolls have doubled in size, we're going to bake them in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes or until the tops are a deep golden brown. While they're still hot, brush the tops with 2 tablespoons of melted butter, making sure to get the sides and all of the crevices. And just wow, these rolls are absolutely gorgeous. When I say I was absolutely floored the first time I ate these, I am not exaggerating. Super buttery and so fluffy they just melt in your mouth. These rolls should be a staple at any holiday gathering. Though honestly, I think these are actually simple enough to make whenever the craving hits. These dinner rolls don't last more than 24 hours in my household, and I bet they won't in yours either. Let me know if you make these. Bye!